So what I'm going to show you today in this video is hacking the triphasic training process for accelerated periodization development, so you don't spend time going through a phase in triphasic that your athletes actually don't need. And this is solely for the purpose of speeding up periodization and getting your athletes to optimize the best results they can the quickest. Okay, and how do we do that? So for those that may not understand, the typical periodization model for triphasic is a block of 2 weeks for eccentric, a block of 2 weeks for metrics, and then a block of concentric or whatever it may be after that. But here in this video, part one, I'm going to explain the eccentric part of this. So just to give you a quick understanding, let's say you go through a typical, let's see even a typical triphasic model. And when I say that, what we'll do is we'll just get rid of the GPP right now. And then, so in a 17-week training block, let's say you have 17 weeks to train your athletes to prepare. I just took 3 out if that's the case, so we can even do more work that's important to your athlete, and that's the point. So what if I tested my athlete, found a way, and I knew that he didn't need the eccentric, so we took these 2 weeks out, and we can get more of this quality of training in that the athlete actually needs if we have a hack to tell me that my athlete didn't need that particular periodization model. And the beauty of that is that with hacking that need, the athletes can get to the qualities they need faster. So when I say eccentric, that means the down phase of triphasic. So when you lift your weight, you're going down slow and controlled, and that's your focus for that block. Now here's how we do it. We basically go to the rec training rack on Performance Made Simple. Okay, and once you're there, then what we do is everything's based off the 10-20 yard split. So you do a 10-yard dash, or I do a full 20 because I have timing gates. I put in the 10 time, then I put in the 20 time. And the reason I do the 10 and 20 is because you can get numerous recommendations off this. That's actually a training tool right here in itself. Now, for the eccentric phase, to hack the eccentric phase to see if your athletes need it, then here's what you do. You will walk over after you get to 10 and 20 with your timing gates, and or if you want, if you don't have timing gates as a coach, you can video the athlete and then get the time off the video when he crosses the cone with the 10, and then from a side view, now you'd be doing this from a side view, and then get the time when he crosses it from the 20. So you can get an exact time, do the math, put the times in here, and then you go over and do a handheld pro agility, which would basically be using a stopwatch. I would recommend a good stopwatch, not the phone stopwatch. And they do a pro agility. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And you record the time. And this is a handheld, but I also use a no touch. So I just want the athlete to run the pro agility without touching the hand. Okay, and many people show that, but to me that's not sport specific. So and it's just a way that I'm not saying it's wrong. They just standardize the pro agility by touching your hand on the line. I just want their foot past the line. So what you have is an athlete. Maybe you have an athlete that runs a 4.540. Now, what you have is an athlete with all their readings got a time that they need no eccentrics. They need eccentrics in their strength phase. They run a 4.8. They need eccentrics. But let's say they pop a 4.4 for you, a 4.3, 5. They need no eccentrics. Okay, this is recommendation 1. You may get 2 recommendations, but they need no eccentrics in their handheld pro agility if this is the time that they're running. I'm not sure where the cutoff is, but it's somewhere right around 4.4 to 4.5 zone. These are the readings that I've gotten over the years, and I was able to put together a way to hack the triphasic training. So if you can do your pro agility handheld at 10 and 20 yards, you can say you're going to get this athlete needs strength work, but they do not need to do the eccentrics. Now, the next video, I will show you how to do a eccentrics or to hack the isometric phase. So you may think you need triphasic, but your athletes won't, because I'm telling you how to hack that. So that's our next video, part 2.